Hey, hello, and welcome to another episode of Between the Covers. Really excited to introduce our new guest for today. But first of all, who am I? If you're watching for the first time, my name is Daniela Blechner. I'm an author, book journey mentor, founder of a company called Conscious Dreams Publishing. We work with authors from all over the world to help them to get their powerful messages and stories out there in the form of professional books. Over the last 5 years, we have published over 130 books, some of which are on the bookshelf behind me. I'm absolutely passionate about creating a platform for unseen, unheard authors so they can have their voices heard and stories shared so they can inspire, educate, and empower for generations to come. Thank you so much, everyone who is watching live, whether you're watching via YouTube, whether you're watching on Instagram, whether you're watching on LinkedIn or my Facebook or business page. Hello and welcome. I'm going to give you a few minutes to say hello, introduce yourselves, tap the screen, show us some love, let us know where you're watching from. And let us know why you've tuned in. What do you want to get out of today? Are you a writer yourself? Do you want to publish a book? Or are you interested in meeting our special guest for today? I am going to just share this broadcast out and tag in our lovely guests. There you go. So what is this show really about? This show is about really well, first of all, interviewing up and coming authors, established authors, authors who may have been traditionally published, authors who have maybe been published through ourselves, Conscious Dreams Publishing. Hey, little angels, children, Conscious Dreams Publishing, or maybe they've done a DIY job and published themselves. Really, it's just about gaining a big love. Hey, Justina, getting an insight into what that journey is behind publishing a book. There's such different facets to it. It's not just about seeing the physical book. It's about the editing, the typesetting, the cover design, the distribution, the illustrations, and everything else. So today's special guest, I really want you to welcome her. I want you to show her some love, tap the screen, share this out. She is Conscious Dreams Publishing's youngest author. Her name is Tiana-Rose. She's now 8 years old. She's just been 8. I think it was a few weeks ago. She'll let you know. I'm just inviting her in. A few weeks ago. And she's published a book called My Afro with us. Look how beautifully illustrated that is. As you're coming into the broadcast, Mummy, please do remember to mute your laptop. Just so that sounds good. Amazing. Perfect. So I'm going to bring you into the Facebook stream as well and YouTube. Hey.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing? Look at the book. Stunning. So I'd like to introduce Tiana-Rose and Mother Dorothy. Hey, you are now a published author. Your book came out in December, right? How does it feel, Tiana?
It feels like, personally, it feels very good. I'm just like, I made the book. Like, I'm so happy. Like it's very nice.
Oh, hold on. I think there's a bit of feedback. Is there, is your sound definitely off? Because I can hear quite a lot of echoing. If you're watching, please let us know if it's echoing or if it's okay. Just say hello for us.
Can you hear us, Danny?
I can, but there's a really bad echo. Oh no. If you're watching, please let us know if the sound is okay or whether it's just echoing my end. Hey, Anthony, nice to see you. Because you've got some very important things to say, Tiana. I don't want you to be echoing and for people not to hear.
I think we've just about sorted it, Danny. Try again.
Oh, yes, perfect. Okay, amazing. So I was asking you, how does it feel to be a published author now? Your book came out in December, didn't it?
Yeah. It just feels like really good. I feel very proud of myself for making a book at age 7. I'm just very proud of myself. I'm very happy that my mum published it since I made lots of books and she chose this one. I'm very happy with it and I really like it. So
okay, amazing. Well, we're definitely very proud of you and very excited and to have worked with you as well, and absolutely loved your book. So tell us a little bit about your book. It's called My Afro, Twin Best Friends. Can you explain the title and tell us a little bit more? Oh, hold on. We've got a lovely comment here. Betty says, hey, Tiana-Rose, well done, girl. 7 is a divine number. Correct. Lovely. So tell us about the title and a little bit about the book. What inspired you to write it?
Well, it's about this girl, which is me. And she has this nice thick hair. And she has a friend that has this silky, like, straight hair. And she wants her hair to be like her friend for a picture day that they have coming up, because they like wearing the same like uniform clothes, and they like having the same hair. So they both wanted braids. In the school there was a problem about these hair lashes going on, so she had to put them in braids. And but she was very worried because it really hurts like to do her hair, and it's like just really have to comb through it.
Oh gosh, bad memories. I remember those days.
So it would be very hard for her, but she got through it, and in the end they got their picture date and they look the same, and it's just a happy ending.
Okay, amazing. And so tell us a little bit about this main character here. What's her name?
Her name is Tia.
Tia, named after you? And what does she learn about her hair in the end?
She learns that her hair is perfect the way it is, and even if it's out or in braids, it still looks nice.
Amazing. And was that the message that you wanted to deliver to your reader? What did you want them to learn? What did you want them to know, or having read your book?
I wanted them to know that even if they're different in the skin and in their hair, they still can have relationships together.
Excellent. So they can still cherish their friendship and look different, and also have similar hairstyles if they want to as well, but celebrate their own. I love that. And you say that at the end of the book as well, and I thought that was really lovely. You shared the message. We've got someone here. We've got V, Insight into Marketing. She knows a lot about marketing and branding, by the way. So if you want any help with that, go over to V, Insight to Marketing, watching on Instagram. She's saying, where can she buy the book? Already she wants a copy.
You can buy the book on Amazon. That's just it.
Amazing. It's on all different channels. So Amazon's one, Foyles, Barnes and Noble, wherever you are in the world. Literally, if you Google My Afro and Tiana-Rose, she's all over, dominating those retailers. But Amazon is the easiest, I guess, for a lot of people watching. Thank you so much. I think it's really interesting. Well, we've got someone saying congratulations here. Thank you, Aurea, fellow author as well. V saying she needs to buy the book now. Thanks for going to buy it now. Amazing. She's running off to buy it. So I've actually got my hair out natural today because I'm experimenting a bit more with my natural look, but I also was inspired by your book, and it kind of just came at the right time. But I actually found something. This is a real life story. I found my diary. I've been going through some boxes doing some tidying, and it was when I was 13 years old. And in that diary, I remember I really wanted to relax my hair. So those who don't know what relaxing is, it's when you put all these chemicals in your hair to make it straight. My mum said, no, not happening. Finally, when I was about 13, 14, I was allowed to, and I got it done. I didn't really understand how it worked. So I washed my hair a week later. So do you know what would have happened to my hair, Tiana, when I washed it?
What happened?
It went back to this. I thought I was going to wash it and it would be straight, but it didn't. It just went back to being curly, and I didn't understand because that, and I was so upset. I couldn't get it back to how it was, and my sisters laughed at me. My mum tried to help tong it, and it just wasn't working. And I actually sat and I cried. And in my diary, I said, normally I'm strong, but I just am so frustrated with having hair that's so difficult to do. And I wish that I just had normal hair. And I stayed up to 11:30 trying to get a comb through it. What would you say to me now at that age?
I would say that your hair is beautiful the way it is. You don't have to change it. Don't be upset just because the way you wanted it didn't turn out the way. Because if you had it that way, it wouldn't be better. I think you would look great and you would look better with this hair. So just don't change your hair. Just like leave it the way it is. It's really, really nice that way.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. You're so sweet. See, we need more voices like yours, and we need more people like that. When I was growing up, I didn't see books like this. I don't know if the same for mum, but I didn't see any characters that looked like me. You know, no brown characters. All all of them actually were white characters, and so I didn't see anyone with afros. Nobody was talking about loving our hair, or I didn't see anyone with the same skin as me. So do you think, I mean, it's probably difficult for you because you didn't grow up then, but do you think things have changed, and do you think it's important for different characters to be in books from all different backgrounds and races?
I think that would be great because different books have their different people and their different characters. So if they're different, it would be like a whole bunch of books that are different and that you could read.
Amazing. And we could learn about each other, right? Yeah, I think that's so important. So, oh, V is now on Facebook. Hey, V. And thanks so much for your lovely comment saying my hair looks lovely. I really appreciate that. It's nice. Great advice. My 7-year-old needs to hear this live. Come on, share this out, please. If you're watching this, if you find this of worth or value, or even if you're watching this on the replay, please send this to somebody. Please send this to a young child who may feel like need to be uplifted, because this is a really powerful message about positive self-identity and loving yourself, loving your skin, loving your hair, regardless of whether we're in films, books, television programs in our natural form. Andre saying hello, nice to see you. So if you've just joined, my name is Daniela Blechner, author, book journey mentor, founder of a company called Conscious Dreams Publishing. I am interviewing the awesome, amazing 8-year-old. I'm going to stop saying 7-year-old because she published this book when she was 7 years old and she turned 8. How long ago was it?
Just on January.
January the 8th, was it?
January the 29th.
29th. Oh gosh, January the 29th. Oh, it's gone so quick because I knew it's a few weeks ago. January the 29th. But when she published this, it was in December. It's a beautiful book called My Afro, Twin Best Friends, featuring Tia and her best friend. How do I pronounce her best friend again? Is it Aaoki?
Yes.
Aaoki, lovely. Have you got a friend called Aaoki?
No, I didn't have a friend called.
That's a beautiful name. And she's just explaining what the story is about and what the message is. Enlian says, I'm so excited. Congrats, Tiana. Awesome seeing my family. Hey, Faye. If you have any questions and you're watching, please do throw those questions up. Tiana is here for another 20 minutes or so answering your questions live. Hey, Lefen, nice to see you. So now let's crack into, first of all, the process of writing and publishing a book, because there aren't many 7-year-olds who've written and published a book. Okay, so you're going to be setting the ground for a lot of people. And I know that you've spoken to a lot of my, thanks so much for sharing, V. I know that you've helped some of my mentees, because I work with young children. I help them with storytelling and brainstorming ideas for their own stories. And she's come into some of the workshops online and given advice and done question and answers, which is beautiful to see. So tell us a little bit. Leah's saying fantastic work. Yay! Please do share this out. Let people know about Tiana-Rose. She's amazing. Leah's also a teacher as well. So I'm sure she'll be very impressed with the fact that you've written a book. Can you tell us how easy was it to write the story, and tell us a bit about the journey of writing?
Well, it wasn't that easy, but it wasn't that hard, really. The journey was when I was in year 1. My teachers made me an author because I liked writing a lot and because I was really good at it. So when it was lockdown, I just decided, what if I make these books just to keep me company, since I couldn't go to school and do creative writing. And in that lockdown, my mom put me on a program called Mrs. Wordsmith, and you can like just use lots of words and adjectives that you can use in your sentences or if you're writing.
Not everyone knows what an adjective is. What's an adjective?
An adjective is just a word to describe a noun.
Excellent.
A noun is like a person, place, or thing.
Yes. Amazing. Thank you. Leah and I are both English teachers, so we're like, yay. Okay, go on.
And also another thing that inspired me was my hair, because since my hair's so big and thick and hard to go through, and it hurts a lot as well, maybe I was like, I should write a book about this just to tell people that no matter what their hair, no matter how their hair is, it's still really good and it's still worth getting your hair like this. Because God gave you really beautiful hair to all of you.
Amen. Oh, you're so lovely. I'm going to tear up. So you're sitting next to Mum. You've raised an absolutely amazing young girl here. And obviously it's credit to Mum as well. So you made her, entered her into doing a course over lockdown. It seems like it's very productive to you. How do you feel about this, your daughter now being an author?
I think it's still surreal for me as a mom, but I'm not surprised. So Tia is a very avid writer. I could tell from when she was quite young. She did a lot of stapling papers, all the papers in the printer were gone in no time when Tia is around, So I knew she was going to do something, but I just didn't know how far she would go. So yes, it's surreal that we have a book actually, and it's selling so well. Thanks to you, Danny. You're the brains behind this, because when I sent stuff to you, I wasn't even sure what I was doing. I was like, I have so many manuscripts, can you help me make a decision? And yes, you managed to get us to this point, so I am just so grateful.
Oh, thank you so much. I remember the submission, I think you sent, was it 3 different ideas, or was there more? No, it was 3, wasn't it? 3 ideas. It's like, which one should I do first? But I thought this one was just a beautiful book to start with. I mean, all of them are fantastic.
And remember, you chose this one.
Yes.
I was on the other one. I had another story in my head, a very colorful, and you went, but I think this story is really good. So yeah.
And it's beautiful.
To you too.
Thank you. And you said that it's selling well. I mean, this was really exciting because we did a post, didn't we, on LinkedIn, and it just went completely viral. I think it had about 1,000 views and like so many shares. How many books did you sell before you? I mean, do you know how many books you sold altogether? Because I know how many you sold before you published. How many books roughly?
Yeah, I think we're roughly around the 700 mark.
700.
Yes.
Tia, you got to give yourself a massive round of applause. Not only have you made,
I'm not speechless.
It's amazing. So not only have you made your money back, you're now going into profit. Do you know what profit is?
I do not know what profit is.
No. So say for example, if I sell something for £10 and it cost me £10 to make it, I don't make anything. I break even. So it's like nothing. Yeah. But if I then spend £10 on a product and then I sell it for £20 and I've made £10, so that £10 goes to you. So the profit is the money minus you get once you make back the money that you spent. Does that make sense? Yeah. So basically you're earning, you've paid off what you paid for the book. So 700 copies. Did you know the average author, if you Google this now, not now, once we finish the interview, if you Google this, if you put into Google how many books on average does the self-published author sell, it will come up with 200 to 250. That's how much they sell in a lifetime on average, depending on their platform and everything else. The fact that you've sold 700 and this book has been out for 7 weeks now, 7 weeks, isn't it?
Wow. Oh my God.
That's amazing. It feels
like a lifetime.
I know, because it took probably a lifetime to make, but it's absolutely incredible. And I want you to understand how incredible that is. So I want you to look at the statistics and do some research. And then you'll see, okay, how good that is. What I want to ask you is, we've talked about the writing process. Let's have a look at these beautiful illustrations. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me try and remember your favorite. Your favorite one, was it this one?
No, it wasn't that one.
It wasn't. I thought it was a mirror one. Show us your favorite one.
My favorite one is this one.
Oh, at the end. Oh, lovely. The two best friends together. Amazing. Pull it this way a little bit for Facebook. And if you're watching on Facebook, it's this picture. Beautiful. So our amazing illustrator is Bryony Dick. She we published a book. She illustrated the book. Tell us a bit about the illustration process, because you work with her completely independently. I just oversee. I don't really get too involved in the design work. I leave the experts to it to work with you. So tell us how that process was.
The process was fine. She put a little example of what the main character should look like, and we just chose some of the illustrations. But overall, I think it looks really nice, and Bryony Dick is amazing at drawing.
Oh, shout out to Bryony Dick. You can find her at www.bryonydickart.com. I'm pretty sure that's it, or Google her, she'll come up. We've got some lovely comments here on Instagram. Tiana, you're a brave girl and appreciate and love your zeal. Oh, your zeal. Zeal. We've got a few people on, so I'm just having to scroll. I think that was it. Your zeal for life. Fantastic. Insight to Marketing saying, well done. Leah Baylor saying, wow. Yeshiba says, got her grammar on point. I spread the word to my young students. See, she's done it. So can you. So Leah's telling her students, if an 8-year-old can publish a book, there's nothing stopping you. And I agree. And here, hey, Afro, Danny and Tiana, congrats. You are amazing. Thank you, Yeshiba. Maybe you want to review this book as well. Yeshiba reviews books, and in fact is publishing her own children's book with us too. So maybe there's a collaboration there in the works. Okay, so do you have any sort of final words that you want to pass on to, let's say, there's someone your age who's written a book, written an idea, got a story. They want to publish a book, but they feel a bit scared and think, oh, is it good enough? What should I do? What would you say to them?
I think they should. Wait, am I on mute?
No, you're not mute.
We can hear you.
I think they should chase their dreams and believe in themselves. And if it isn't good enough, they always try again. Keep persevering. Be courageous. Be confident, and try your best.
Wow, what? You've just dropped the mic there. There's nothing more to say, is there? That's it. We might as well just end now. That's fantastic. You're so inspiring, and this interview has been so refreshing. And I love your confidence, and I've seen you grow in confidence in such a short space of time. And I wish you all the success in the future and many, many more interviews. And, go out there, do as much as you can. What you've done is amazing. I'd love to watch your journey and see you progress even more, and can't wait to read and to work on other projects with you as well. Lastly, Mum, how can we connect with you to reach out to get Tiana's book and everything else? Because I know that Tiana got a Facebook page.
Yeah, I'm actually not very good at managing a lot of the handles I have. So LinkedIn, thank you for that post. It just went viral. I'm not very active on LinkedIn. I'm there, but I'm not very active. But you can, if you want to get in touch with Tiana, you can come through me, first of all, Mom. Yes. I am on social as Dorothy Diamond. But also you can leave a message on Tia's page. So she's on Facebook as Tiana Echo Array. And with time, what I'm trying to do is to kind of create a website for all of her mini publications. I'm going to work with you, Danny, to get that done. it's either Conscious Dreams Publishing would have information about My Afro, or you can go on to Amazon or all other book retailers would have some information about the book.
Amazing. So if you want to have an interview with Tiana, go through Mum Dorothy Diamond on Facebook and Instagram. You can also contact myself, Conscious Dreams Publishing, on Facebook and Instagram as well. And the book is available at all good retailers. Amazon's just one. Just Google My Afro Tiana-Rose and it will come up. She's all over Google right now. All right. Thank you.
At one point, Danny,
yeah,
Tia's book was like #1 on Amazon. You know the new release books.
Oh, was it #1?
Yeah. So just about before we pulled the link for Prime delivery, that's what just changed the algorithm. But on that day, she was #3 the day before, and we had a screenshot.
Yes.
And then the next day, Google had it as #1, but the link for Prime had been taken out. So I had uploads for you too, actually. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I know it's #3. I hadn't realized it got to #1. So do you know how amazing that is, Tiana? It's huge. Well done. Well done. I'm so impressed with you. Your royalties will come through in probably another 4 weeks.
Yes.
Save. All right.
She's already got a Go Henry.
Pardon?
She's got a Go Henry card already, so she's like,
oh God. Enjoy. You deserve it. It's hard work. Hard work always pays off. Always. And as Tiana says, if something doesn't work out, you persevere and you keep going. Thank you so much for joining us for the interview. Please join us again Wednesday, 7 p.m. GMT, 2 p.m. EST, where I'll be interviewing another one of our awesome and amazing authors. Take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.